A lot of people think that speaking a language equals lots of memorization, and the truth is, it doesn't mean that. It's all about finding patterns in the language. At least that's how I go about learning languages, and then using those patterns over and over again in order to have a conversation. And then once those patterns get in your head, you just remember them. So there is a little bit of memorization involved, but think about the patterns when you're learning a language. Think about patterns in grammar, in words, in sentence structure. There's many kinds of things. So for instance, in a language, you can have a subject, a verb, and then an object. So that would be like English, I walked the dog. But then in other languages, you can have the pattern of subject, object, verb. So I, the dog, walked. It's the same sentence but in a different order. And for different languages, that varies. But once you know that sentence order and you get that in your head, the language doesn't become as hard anymore or as difficult. Also, patterns in conjugation with verbs, because no one likes verb conjugation. So just memorize the endings and then repeat. It's always the same ending for the same person. So for AR verbs in Spanish, in the present tense, you have o, as, a, amos, ais, an. Always going to be that ending. Now the stem, there's patterns for that as well. Irregular verbs, there are even patterns for irregular verbs. So you have a verb like bailar in Spanish, to dance. If you take off the AR at the end and you just stick on the endings, you have the verb conjugation. Now if you have hablar, which is to speak, take off the AR, add the same exact endings, and now you know how to form two verbs already. You already know how to form different verbs in Spanish in the AR with an AR ending in the present tense. So there you go, it's that simple. Then you just build sentences with that. Now with words, adjectives, there's adjective order, some adjectives conjugate in some languages. So for instance, in Spanish, you normally have, typically, you have the noun, and then you have the adjective, whereas in English, you usually have the adjective and then the noun. So that's a beautiful house, but in Spanish, it would be a house beautiful, stuff like that. But once you get that pattern down, and you learn about gender and agreeing it with the noun and the number of the noun, then it becomes easier. So that's it. I like to make my videos somewhat short, so that's why this one is on the shorter end. I try not to make them really long. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to press the like button so I can know to make more content like this. Also, remember to leave a comment telling me if you like these kind of videos, or if you want me to make other kinds of videos. Also, remember to subscribe so that you can know when my new videos come out. They come out every week. Also, you can check my blog for other content on travel and language learning, and you can check my Twitter for updates.